Summers is on the Mornington Peninsula. It's located on Boonwurrung country, and our site has the great luxury of being right on the beachfront.
Something that was really important to our clients and also to us is sustainability, and the sustainability of this house particularly.
The house needed to be fully accessible, a very, very important part of the brief, and also how they can really enjoy the proximity to the beach. So they had a lot of experience living here. They knew it was a windy place at times. They knew they wanted to sit in here and feel protected and watch storms come.
I think the house is very responsive to the change of seasons. It's able to open up when the weather's good, and it can be closed down while maintaining the views when it gets a bit ropey. This house is fairly private from the urban realm, but there are glimpses of it from the beach and also from the street. What we wanted to do with that was to make the house feel like something very enticing or secret or interesting. And we do that by presenting a facade which doesn't reveal too much about what's going on behind it. The large shallow arch which forms the cave for the cars to come into. We like to use these abstracted, highly composed facades which have these sort of slightly difficult to define zoomorphic qualities, because it engages with your imagination and doesn't tell you about what's happening inside, but makes you want to know.
A huge part of the design for this house was making accessibility easy, but virtually invisible. So there is obviously a great requirement for accessibility access through 3 levels, so wheelchair access, but also the bathrooms had to have a real level of comfort. We love working with Amanda Oliver on our projects. She's a really long-term collaborator. She understands lots about plants, and she does some very special and unusual combinations of plants, and she continues to look after the garden. This house, we were gifted a beautiful, beautiful gum tree that sits between the house and the view, so it feels really close. So that's not Amanda, but what the site gave us. So to really build on that native coastal landscape.
We worked very closely on detail in this house. Our clients were very interested in what could be achieved in building crafts. So up close you'll see very specific and beautiful detailing on the fireplaces in terms of the concrete and the steel. Also with timber and the stone, and with brass detailing. I think the thing I'm most proud of with this project is that it feels like a very complete realisation of an idea. Every part of it feels like it's connected to each other. It feels like all the design decisions have come from a very clear place.
When you're in the comfort of this main space, and it's very quiet because of all of the special things that help it be quiet, and then you open those doors back and you hear the sea comes straight into the space. You go from quiet to just hearing the sea.